Teacher, start.
Good morning. Okay, children, all of you all good morning. Hope you all are fine, children. Yes? Okay, come on, sit straight. Sit straight. Yes. So, children, today we are going to learn English. What we are going to learn today? English Balbharti. Okay? Do you know what is the date today? Today is children 15th November. Right? Today is 15th November 2021. Okay, now children, come on. First thing, we will take blessings from God. So all of you will join your hands. Come on, children, join your hands. Close your eyes. Yes, we want to take blessing from God, right? Before we start our studies. Okay, come on. Listen carefully. And if you know, you can repeat after teacher. तमेव माता च पिता तमेव तमेव बन्धु च सखा तमेव तमेव विद्या द्रविणं तमेव तमेव सर्वं मम देव देव गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेव महेश्वरा गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः. Okay, God bless you all children. You all can rub your palm. Come on, all of you all rub your palm. Place it on your eyes. This palm, this palm. Okay, place it on your eyes. You will feel warm. Okay, come on. Now fold your hands and sit straight. Children, do you know me? Okay, let me introduce myself. I'm your teacher, Mrs. Neeta, and I'm from Sri Dashmesh Public School. Okay, children? And as I said, today what we are going to learn? Today we are going to learn English Balbharti, and we are going to learn one poem. Yes? So, poem number 21. And the name of the poem is There is the Key of the Kingdom. Very nice, right? Interesting. Okay. Now, children, let me ask you a few questions. You can write in the chat box. Okay, if you know the answer. Have you seen cartoon movies? Yes? Do you all watch it? You all must be watching it daily, right? Okay. You must have seen any fairy tale? Yes or no, children? Yes? Good. Okay. Mostly in the fairy tales, we see a very big kingdom. Do you know the meaning of kingdom? What is the meaning of kingdom? See, children, every now and then you must be hearing this word kingdom. You must have seen in the comic books, cartoon movies, everywhere. But do you know what is the meaning of kingdom? I'll tell you, children. Kingdom is, it is a country, okay, which is ruled by a king or a queen. So the whole country ruled by a king or a queen. Okay, that country is the kingdom of that particular king. Now you understood the meaning of king. Now, here, this is a poem based on imagination again. Okay, So, what the poet is imagining in this poem, children, I'll tell you. Okay, first thing, children, in this poem, there are certain list of things. Okay, you can see the names here. You can see certain names. Yes, these are certain names of the things, place. Now, here, basically in this poem, these things are started from biggest to smallest. Like kingdom, I said a country, a big place. So it started from biggest, not the word, the meaning, kingdom, started from the biggest and it ended to the smallest. What is smallest here? Flowers. Yes, flowers are very small, right? Yes or no? Okay. So now in this poem, the poet has started from the big words and from the big meanings till the smallest thing. And then vice versa. Vice versa means from smallest to the biggest. The poem ends like this. It starts from here and it ends like this. Okay. Now without wasting time, we are going to recite this poem. Okay. You all are ready to do the actions along with me? Yes or no? आप भी actions करोगे मिस के साथ? Yes, you all must do the actions. Because if we'll do the actions, we will learn the poem very soon. Okay. Now, first line of the poem is the same name of the poem. There is the key of the kingdom. Do you know the meaning of key? Chabi? Yes? Key of the kingdom. अब हमें clue दे रहे हैं कि हमें kingdom कैसे जाना है. Okay, let's begin. Fine. You all do the actions along with me. Fine. There is the key of the kingdom. Come on, do the actions along with me. There is the key of the kingdom. Kingdom bada, huge. Okay, fine again. There is the key of the kingdom. Okay, in that kingdom, there is a city. In that kingdom, there is a city. What does city means, children? City is a place where you can see towers and buildings, big, or huge number of people are staying all together. Okay, so there is the key of kingdom. Fine. And in that kingdom, there is a city. In that city, there is a town. What is town now? Okay, town is a place where there are few number of people staying all together nearby row houses. Okay, so there is the key of the kingdom. In that kingdom, there is a city. Okay, in that city, there is a town. In that town, there is a street where we walk. So in that town, there is a street. In that street, there is a lane. Lane means what, children? Lane means a narrow road. Street is very big. You must be walking on the street. Yes, you know that is a very big road. That is street. What is lane? Gully, आपने सुना होगा ना? Lane is a narrow road. So, in that street, there is a lane. In that lane, there is a room. In that lane, there is a room. Okay, fine. In that lane, there is a yard. Yard means what, children? Yard is an open place. Okay, it's an open place full of greenery. Fine, there people stay there and also they can do gardening or fielding work. So that is yard. So children, in that lane there is a yard, and in that yard there is a house. In that yard there is a house. In that house there is a room. Like this is the room where I am standing right now and teaching you all. And even you all are sitting inside the room of your house. Okay, so in that house there is a room, right? Now in that room there is a bed where we sleep. In that room there is a bed. Okay, on that bed there is a basket. Do you know the meaning of basket? Yes, टोकरी सुना है ना आप लोग ने? Okay, so on that bed के ऊपर क्या है? Basket. On the bed there is a basket, and in the basket what is there? There are some flowers. Okay, let's smell these flowers, imaginary flowers. So nice fragrance, yes or no? Okay, children. So this is the poem, from biggest to smallest. Again, vice versa in this poem it is said, come on, look here. Flowers in the basket, basket on the bed in the room, room in the house, house in the yard, yard in the lane, lane in the street, street in the town, town in the city. And this is the key of the kingdom. Finally, again, we went from here till flowers, and afterwards, in the next paragraph, from flowers, we came back to the kingdom. Biggest to smallest, and smallest to biggest. Wasn't it nice? Okay, come on, let's recite this poem once again, very soon with actions, and all are going to do the actions, children. You should do the actions. Okay, fine. Come on. There is the key of the kingdom. In that kingdom, there is a city. In that city, there is a town. In that town, there is a street. In that street, there is a lane. In that lane, there is a yard. In that yard, there is a house. In that house, there is a room. In that room, there is a bed. On that bed, there is a basket. And in the basket, there are flowers. Flowers in the basket, basket on the bed, bed in the room, room in the house, house in the yard, yard in the lane, lane in the street, street in the town, town in the city, and city. Okay, and this is the key of the kingdom. Yes, good. Okay, very nice, children. So, like this way, if you will learn the poem with actions, you will learn it very soon. Okay, now it is the time. I'm going to share my screen. You all pay attention to the screen and we are going to learn this poem in detail. Okay, children? Come on. So children, here is the poem. Okay, so you all are welcome in Brand Mumbai Municipal Corporation Online Education, and we are learning English poem today. Unit 3, poem number 21. There is the key of the kingdom. Okay. Wow, can you see the kingdom? The kingdom is looking so nice. There is the key in this kingdom. If you want to reach to the kingdom, there are certain clues given. So we'll follow the clues and we'll reach the kingdom. In that kingdom, there is a city. Now, city means what, children? Here, you see these towers or building types. Okay, this is the city and this is the kingdom. Okay, so next, in that city, there is a time. There is a town. Yes, children. So, town means what? Another small place. Okay, bigger than village and smaller than a city. Okay, children. Next, in that town, there is a street. Now, children, you can see this street. Yes, this is the street, big street. In that street, there is a lane. Now, children, lane is what? See, you can see the roadways going from here. These are the small lanes. Okay. Now, in that lane, there is a yard. Now, yard means what, children? As I told you, see, this is the place, empty place. Here, people can make their houses or they can do the fielding also here. Now, in that yard, there is a house. Mostly, people put fence and here you can see the house. Okay, this is the house. Fine. So, now you understood, children, the meaning of yard? Yard is an open place. Okay, it's an area outside the house, which is very much open. In that house, there is a room. Now, this is the room, the house which we saw here, this house. Okay, this house. Now, in that house, there is a room. Now, because this room is so wonderful, right? Beautiful house, because this is imaginary house. Fine. Next, in that room, there is a bed. Inside this room, what do you see? This is the bed. Okay. On the bed, there is a basket. You can see now this basket. Okay, children, this is the basket. Now, in that basket, there are some flowers. You can see these flowers. So beautiful. So this is the poem. Now, if you reach from the kingdom till the inside the room, okay, and you reach till the flower, that is from the biggest kingdom to the smallest flower. Now, children, vice versa. Come on, we'll see next. Flowers in the basket. Flowers in the basket. Basket on the bed. Where is this basket? This basket is on the bed. Bed is, where is the bed? Bed is in the room. This is the room. Okay. Now, room is in the house. Obviously, room will be inside the house. Okay, next, house in the yard. Where is the house? Houses in the yard. This is the yard. Now, yard in the lane. Here you can see clearly this lane, this land. Okay, small land. Lane in the street. Where is the lane? This is the lane, and where is it? In the street. Okay. Now next, children, street in the town. And where is the street? In the town. Like this is the open area. Here you can see one house. Here also fence you can see. That means there is a house. Here is also a fence. That means there is a house here. Okay, so street in a town. Small row houses are there in the town. Then town in the city. Where is the town? Town is there in between this city. Okay, children. Next, city in the kingdom. Where is the city? As I showed you before, city, it is in the kingdom. And this is the key of the kingdom. Now, at last, we saw the key here. Okay, you all must have seen the keys, no? घर में तो सबके होती हैं keys. So, and this is the key of kingdom. Okay, now again, we are going to recite this very soon so that you will learn this poem. Fine. Come on. There is the key of the kingdom. In that kingdom, there is a city. In that city, there is a town. In that town, there is a street. In that street, there is a lane. In that lane, there is a yard. In that yard, there is a house. In that house, there is a room. In that room, there is a bed. On the bed, there is a basket. On, on, bed ke upar. In that basket, there are some flowers. Flowers in the basket. Basket on the bed. Bed in the room. Room in the house. House in the yard. Yard in the lane. Lane in the street. Street in the town. Town in the city. City in the kingdom. And this is the key of the kingdom. So children, how is this poem? Very nice, right? Once we are going to read this, then we'll do one very nice activity. Okay, we'll do something very practical. I'll show you that. But first thing, we are going to read this words first. Okay, king, K-I-N-G, king, term, city, town, street, lane, yard, house, room, bed, basket, flowers. These are the new words. You all must have heard these words, right? Okay, now come on. We are going to do some practical work. Before that, I'll just place it. Okay, 1 minute. So children, okay, now you can see something. Yes, there are so many things, right? And from biggest to smallest, and from smallest to biggest, we are going to read it. Fine. And this way you will learn the poem very soon. We will start now. Fine. Okay. Come on. First thing, what is this poem? This poem is all about, what is it? You can write in the chat box and tell me, what is it? Kingdom, right? A big palace, all about kingdom. Okay, there is the key of the kingdom. Fine, key is here. We are going to reach here soon. Now, there is the key of the kingdom. In that kingdom, there is a city. What is it? City. You can see big, big towers. Yes, and story buildings. So, these are the what? This is a city. Okay, so kingdom and then city. Now, children, what is it? Come on. In this city, there is a town. Town means, I told you before, town is a place which is smaller than city. Here you can see big, big buildings, stores, story buildings. Here you will see row houses, small, small houses and little away from each other. Yes. So finally, what is it? There is the key of the kingdom. In that kingdom, there is a city. In that city, there is a town. In that town, what do you see this? This is the street. In that town, this is the street. In that street, there is a lane, small lane. Okay. In that lane, what do you see here? This is the yard. Okay. So, in this yard, what do you see? There is a house. What do you see? A house. In that house, there is a room. In that house, there is a room. Okay, now in this room, what do you see? There is a bed. What do you see? There is a bed. Is there something on the bed? It's something is missing. So we are going to place it. So 1 minute, children. Here on this bed, what do you see? This is the basket. Okay, this is the basket. And in this basket, what do you see, children? In this basket, you see some flowers. Yes or no? Yes, children. Okay, you can see no flowers? Good. Fine. So now, yes, now we are going to read it from smallest to biggest. Okay. Come on. Now, flowers in the basket. Where are the flowers? In the basket. Okay. Basket is on the bed. Yes or no, children? Basket is on the bed. Where is the bed? Bed is in the room. Where is the bed? Bed is in the room. Where is the room? Room is in the house. Where is the room? Room is in the house. Where is the house? Where is this house? In the yard. Where is the house? the yard. Okay, where's the yard? In the lane. Okay, yard in the lane. Lane in the street. Lane in the street. Streets in the town. Street in the town. Okay, town in the city. Town in the city. City. Final. This is the last. Town in the city. And there is the key of the kingdom. And this is the key of the kingdom. If you will go from here, you can see biggest kingdom. Then city, smallest. Not very smallest, smaller than kingdom. Then this town is smaller than city. Very good. Okay. Now, what else? House is big or small? House is small. Then this kingdom. Okay. So fine. I hope you all must have liked it. In this way, you can learn the poem very soon. Fine. Now, children, I'll ask you some of the questions. Let's see whether you can answer it. Fine. Now, children, can you tell me where is the key? Where is the key? Okay. The key is in the kingdom. The key is in the kingdom. Okay. Now, children, can you tell me where is, no, city is bigger or town is bigger? City is bigger or town is bigger? City or a town? City or a town? Can you tell me, children? Oh, yes, city is bigger than town. Kingdom is the biggest. Fine. And city is smaller than kingdom. And town is smaller than city. Town is smaller than city. Can you tell me this area? Can you name this area? What is this area called? Can you name this area, children? ये area को क्या बोलते हैं हम? याद करो, just now we said the poem recited. No. This is the lake. What is this? Very good, Shahzan. This is the yard. See greenery everywhere. You can see? Okay. So this is yard. Very good, Path. Very good, Arjun. Now everybody knows this is called yard. Okay, children. Can you tell me what is it? What is this? This. Can you name it? Can you name this picture? Yes, this. No. This is basket. This is basket. Yes or no? This is basket. What are these? What are these? Pink, blue, red, orange. These are flowers. These are flowers. Small flowers. Biggest to smallest. And smallest to biggest. This is the poem all about. Did you like it? And one more thing. Can you name this thing? What is it? Can you name this thing, children? This one. What is it? This is key. This is the key. Right? Yes? Very good. Now, one more time we are going to recite this poem with the help of this picture, and then I'll give you homework. Fine. Come on. Should we start? Okay. There is the key of the kingdom. In that kingdom, there is a city. In that city, there is a town. In that town, there is a street. In that street, there is a lane. In that lane, there is a yard. Yard. In that yard, there is a house. Yes, children? In that yard, there is a house. And in the house, there is a room. In the room, there is a bed. Yes, children? Okay. Now, on the bed, there is a basket. And in the basket, there are flowers. So without wasting time, come on, children. I'm giving you the homework soon. Come on. This is your homework now. Exercise 1, list some of the things that you find in every house. You have to list few things that you see in the house. Okay, like cupboard, table, mirror, television, TV, right? Fridge, refrigerator, fan, you can list. And exercise 2, right? 4 or 5 letter words that start with K. K से कुछ 4 या 5 letter words आपको लिखने हैं. Okay, children?